Give me a couple taps on that.
Like this?
Yep. Perfect, thank you. You want to stay right there? I'd like to call to order the meeting of the Cortland City Council for today, Monday, November 4th, 2024. I'd invite everyone to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, which will be directed by Isla, and then remain standing for a brief prayer. Whenever you're ready, Isla.
Pledge of
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for the privilege and the opportunity to serve you and to serve the city. We ask for your wisdom and guidance on the decisions before us this evening. Lord, on this election eve, may your wisdom and guidance also shine on those voting tomorrow. May you help them ignore the negativity from both parties and select candidates who will be best to bring our country together. I ask this in your name. Amen.
Amen.
Too late, I know. Me too. Rhonda, can I have a roll call, please?
Jim Bradley.
Here.
Kathy Fleischer. Here. Dick McLean.
Here.
John Moore.
Here.
John McCurry.
Here.
Scott Rowley. Kevin Pyros.
Here. May I have a motion for the approval of minutes from the October 21st, 2024 council meeting?
So moved. Second.
Any corrections? Rhonda, can I have a roll call, please?
Kathy Fleischer.
Yes.
Dick McLean.
Yes.
John Moore.
Yes.
John McCurry.
Yes.
Jim Bradley.
Yes.
Kevin Pyros.
Yes. May I have a motion for the approval of schedule of bills to be paid totaling $39,526.95. So moved.
Second.
Any questions? Rhonda, can I have a roll call?
Dick McLean.
Yes.
John Moore.
Yes.
John McCurry.
Yes.
Jim Bradley.
Yes.
Kathy Fleischer.
Yes.
Kevin Pyros.
Yes. Okay, we have no old business, so we have a few items of new business. First up is Resolution R-50-24, a resolution authorizing the City of Cortland and its fire department to participate in the Ohio Ambulance Supplemental Payment Program. This is submitted by the fire chief. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
All right, that's what I told you I'd be bringing.
Warren.
We'll have one more sometime, we'll have to do an MOU between us and Ohio Centers for Medicare and Medicaid as we move closer. We're not going to see any money until 2026 at the soonest, but we have to opt in now. If we don't opt in now, we're not seeing any money until 2027. So,
Chief, what service does this consulting group provide for their 10% cut?
they're the ones that are, well, first of all, they gave us our estimate, but they're going to be the ones that more or less broker the account for us between us and the state of Ohio.
That saves you time to...
Well, I can't do it, they have to do it. I cannot apply for it. I have to apply through a broker for this money. I can't call up Centers for Medicare for the state of Ohio and say, hey, how much do I owe you? And send it off, and then the feds meet that money. So I have to go through a middleman, and that's the one that they chose. So, but keep in mind, they're only getting 10% of what we collect extra. So the money we put in there, they don't get any of it, because that's our money. It's just what we get from Center for Medicare and Medicaid.
How's that being done now? Is it not?
We don't get anything. We don't get any extra. Yeah, it stays at the federal level. Yeah, they get to keep it.
So this will bring
I'd
some
rather-
extra money to the city?
A little bit. Told you it's not a big windfall, that's their estimate on it.
Yeah, I saw it.
But, you know, I'd rather have the 34 grand in Cortland than going to, it either goes to someone else, or the federal government keeps it and they reappropriate it next year back into Medicare, Medicaid. I mean, it's just money that's sitting there that we now have an opportunity to go get, so I'd rather go get it. We're all paying for it, so let's go get it.
Any other questions? Okay, Rhonda, can I have a roll call, please?
John Moore.
Yes.
John McCurry.
Yes.
Jim Bradley.
Yes.
Kathy Fleischer.
Yes.
Dick McLean.
Yes.
Kevin Pyros.
Yes. Okay, resolution R-51-24, a resolution whereby the city of Cortland supports the efforts of KO Consulting LLC to apply for the Ohio Environmental Protection Agency Recycle Ohio grant to support recycling on West Main Street on behalf of the city of Cortland. This is submitted by the mayor. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Any questions?
This includes a purchase of additional vehicle, Tim?
Yeah, so as far as I know a little bit about this, I believe we're going to, ask for a new vehicle as well as recycling bins to put down on West Main. And the vehicle is for the purpose of collecting these bins and transporting them to a central location so they can be collected. The recycling material could be collected.
And that's what the 99,000
Correct,
includes that.
right. The vehicle probably be, probably around 55,000 with the remaining of all the recycling bins, which there aren't cheap, honestly, that fill the remainder of that money.
Is this a new grant just available, wasn't available before, or?
I believe this is something different, or something, that was found. Jeffrey, is the one that brought it to our attention. So I hadn't seen this before, and it could very well be just something new that they're offering.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Rhonda, can I have a roll call, please?
John McCurry,
Yes.
Jim Bradley,
Yes.
Kathy Fleischer.
Yes.
Dick McLean,
Yes.
Don Moore,
Yes.
Kevin Pyros.
Yes. Okay, next is resolution R-52-24, a resolution authorizing the mayor to enter into an agreement with the Ohio Department of Development to participate in its Appalachian Regional Commission Grant Program for the West Main Street Water Line Replacement Project. This is submitted by the mayor. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second?
Any questions?
So there's a lot of moving parts with this project. And the ARC funding is being managed by, the Ohio Department of Development, and that's what this grant agreement is for. So we have, ARC money on this project, we have, Department of Development money on this, or grant money on this project, but the Ohio Department of Development is administering the ARC grant, so that's what this agreement is. If that makes sense. I hope.
Any questions? All right, Rhonda, can we roll call, please?
Jim Bradley,
Yes.
Kathy Fleischer.
Yes.
Dick McLean,
Yes.
Don Moore,
Yes.
John McCurry.
Yes.
Kevin Pyros.
Yes. Okay, next is ordinance O-66-24, an ordinance extending the project funding with the Thrasher Group to perform engineering during construction for the West Main Street Water Line Replacement Project. This is an emergency submitted by the service director. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
So this is for, sorry.
May I have a motion on the emergency, please?
So moved.
Second.
My turn? Sorry. So we have a little gap. So Thrasher is responsible up through the bidding. After that, I need a little bit of an assistance with the pre-construction meeting as well as any of the submittals that get sent to us for approvals from whoever is awarded the contract, the construction contract. So there's only going to be literally probably 4 or 5 hours worth of work in regards to this. I just need them here for a few hours for the pre-construction meeting as well as review for the shop drawings. And like I said, it probably will not amount to the total that's included in here with just shy of $5,000. But since we usually hire an inspector in-house, we use an in-house inspector, we just don't have anyone to help us or assist us with these two things. So this just extends their original contract by a little bit, just to assist us to get through that stage so we can begin construction.
Any questions? Rhonda, can I have a roll call on the emergency, please?
Kathy Fleischer.
Yes.
Dick McLean.
Yes.
John Moore.
Yes.
John McCurry.
Yes.
Tim Bradley.
Yes.
Kevin Powers.
Yes, and now a roll call on the ordinance, please.
Tim Bradley. Kathy Fleischer.
Yes.
Dick McLean.
Yes.
John Moore.
Yes.
John McCurry.
Yes.
Kevin Powers.
Yes. Okay, that concludes our new business. We're gonna move on to some reports. First up is the finance department. Hi.
It is November, so I'm asking for all departments to make sure all your invoices are in, make sure all your ordering is done. I would like everything turned in, so we have it for the first meeting for the schedule of bills. Emergency items, if you have an emergency purchase, come see me, we'll do a purchase order. But I would like everything in, so we do not have last minute bills. And I'll announce it in December too, but we'll do it just like we did last year. Anything that trickles in at the end of the year, utilities, gas, whatever, or an emergency purchase, you will have it on the first meeting in January schedule of bills, so you know what was purchased. But we just want it in, make it easy for the end of the year, so we can pay everything by the first meeting in December, so everybody gets stuff in. Other than that, I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Any questions? Thanks, Ben. All right. Chief Morris, Police Department.
Thank you. First of all, I want to say great job on the pledge. Good job with that. Second of all, I would ask for your support tomorrow for the police department. So other than that, I have no other, nothing else to announce.
Any questions? Okay. Thanks, Chief. All right. Fire Department, Chief Ray.
I was told to keep it brief. Truck or treat went well. We had several visitors you want to see. We have some video up on our Facebook page for the fire department, so you get to see council president using our jaws. Our mayor was over there. She got to use the jaws.
That's heavy.
Yeah. Now imagine, we had them pull off the door and rip the trunk off, and imagine, we'll roll a whole side of a car. We'll take a whole side of a car off to get that post out. We gotta lift them up over our heads and rest them on our shoulders, so. It can be very tedious at times. They weigh a lot, but it's fun, wasn't it? Yeah, see.
Yeah, it was fun.
Did you tell your wife not to lock her keys in the car?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a way of getting them out. So, go watch the videos. We had a lot of, several people from the community come up and give it a whirl too, so. I'm saying we had a successful time there. Thank you for your support of, the resolution and the questions. If you have any more questions, give me a call. I can send you a PowerPoint they sent us if you really want to delve into it. It's kind of a snooze, but from the PowerPoint, it's kind of hard to get together what exactly this is all about. But, like I said, I'd rather bring the money back here to Portland. They take it out of all of our checks, so bring it back to me and the community. So, that's all I got, and I'm happy to answer any questions.
Any questions? Thanks, Jim. Service Department. Yeah.
Fairway Drive is complete. We finished that last week. A little bit of cleanup left to do, but it turned out great. It was a nice project. The contractor did a fantastic job, so very pleased with that. The pavilion was finished today, minus the concrete that's yet to come. So, JD contractors, they did a wonderful job. It looks great. I was over there today, took a look at it, and it looks really nice. All the buildings were moved over to Safety City. The guys painted everything. I think for the service department, they don't do painting, but I think they did a fantastic job. So I'm grateful for them for that, for stepping out of their comfort zone. This Wednesday, we have a bid opening for the West Main Street water line. So stay tuned. We'll see how that works out with the cost. We are looking at the ESCOM, just kind of give you a heads up. we are looking at purchasing generators by the end of the year. And that's coming soon, so just for a heads up. They sent me over some information today. We're gonna start reaching out to a few companies, get some pricing, and it's something that has to be done by the end of the year. So, like I said, just a heads up. So, got some things going, just because winter's coming, things haven't slowed down too much. So, but that's all I have. Does anyone have any questions?
Any questions? All right, mayor's report. Mayor's not with us this evening. I do have a few announcements on her behalf. I'm going to defer the Veterans Day observance information to Councilman McLean, but Veterans Day is Monday, November 11th. City offices will be closed. Trash will not be delayed that week. Thanksgiving, I know we're looking forward end of the month, but the city offices will be closed on both November 28th and 29th, and trash and recycling will be delayed one day due to the holiday. The Christmas market of Main Street and the tree lighting is Saturday, November 30th, 3 to 8 p.m. And I believe the flyer is on our website, or will be on the website. Thank you. And the Toys for Tots Fire Department is currently accepting Toys for Tots donations. These are unwrapped gifts, can be dropped off at the fire station during regular business hours. And the last thing I want to relay on the part of the mayor is, it is that time of the year, leaves are falling. Please do not blow your leaves into the street or into the catch basins. And that is all I have on behalf of the mayor. Going to now go to council committee reports. Any reports this evening?
Yeah, Kevin, we had a finance committee meeting prior to this council meeting, and we just discussed ongoing negotiations.
And are there any announcements? Mr. McLean.
Thank you. On behalf of the Cortland Veterans Memorial Committee, just want to remind everybody and encourage you, if you can, to come Sunday. We have a program at 2 o'clock at the Veterans Memorial. Nothing real fancy like a flyover or anything like that planned this year, but the DAV, the Disabled American Veterans, are the folks that are organizing this one, and will be conducting some of the program. I will mention that I had nothing to do with this, but they somehow contacted my son, Aaron, to be the speaker. So he was a tank commander in the Gulf War when we liberated Kuwait. But I have no idea what he's going to talk about, so we'll see. Come if you can, and the weather doesn't look too promising, but I put in a change order to see if we can do something about that before Sunday afternoon.
And people should bring a chair to sit in.
Bring a chair. We'll have a few, but they usually get taken pretty quickly by some of our older veterans.
Thank you, Dick. All right, any other announcements from council this evening? Anyone from the audience with questions of council?
We do.
You have questions? All right, we're gonna go through it, name and address for the record. But we already know you first.
Isla, can you tell me how you spell your name?
ISLA.
I-S-L-A?
Yes.
Thank you.
We live on Sunbury, and what is the hardest part of being a city council?
Well, I don't think there's too much hard. There's a lot of work to keep informed on everything that you heard us talk about tonight. But it's really not hard. It's fun, and it's a civic duty that we do to help the city run. We authorize all the funding and everything that gets paid, all the bills. Okay, that comes against all of our desks, and we have to approve it all. I don't think it's really hard. I don't know, I'm gonna ask council to think of anything that's hard.
I don't know about hard, Iowa, but I think maybe a lot of people don't realize that we all sit on separate subcommittees, so that's how we gain information. So not all of us can all be in every meeting all the time, so it gets broken up. So 3 of us might work on finance, and 3 people might work on upcoming projects, and then that information kind of goes between all of us, so we understand what's going on or what's gonna come up, without everybody trying to be at every single meeting, so we all kind of lead our little group. So I think a lot of people don't realize that we have that, so that would be different.
I think the one thing is, we all get along very well. So it makes it, and all the department heads, we all get along very well. So it makes it a lot more fun that way. If we didn't get along, then that would be difficult. But we all actually enjoy each other's company, so that's what makes it a fun job, working with everyone here.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And again, thank you for starting the meeting and doing the pledge.
You're welcome.
All right. Anyone else with any last minute? All right. Rhonda, can I have a motion for adjournment, please? So,
Second.
and can I have a roll, please?
Dick McLean,
Yes.
Don Moore,
Yes.
John McCurry,
Yes.
Jim Bradley,
Yes.
Kathy Fleischer.
Yes.
Kevin Byron.
Yes. That concludes our meeting. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
I hope you had fun.
Yeah.
Thank you.